Let's go back to the campus at UT-RGV. So much to talk about with HESTEC this week, the new science building. And hey, we got a new neighbor on the way as well. Let's get comments now from Dr. Guy Bailey, president of UT-RGV. First up is HESTEC. How's the week going so far, Dr. Bailey?
It's going great. It's very busy, but it's going great. Anytime you have the governor, the secretary of education of the United States, and 5 congressmen on campus, you're doing okay. So
yeah, got the right eyes on you. There we go. How does this help us? There's been a focus on science and technology, engineering, math, all that good stuff. There's been a focus for over a decade now on campus. How is all of this attention going to help us now that we've got this brand new university and, yes, a medical school, and we're moving in a new direction in the economy and even in academics?
Well, you just made the point. I think we have an expanding economy. Most of those jobs are in STEM-related fields. They're either in healthcare-related fields, which are STEM fields, or things that require an engineering degree. And we've been very fortunate. Over the last decade, our engineering program has grown to 2,200 students, and we have a building built for 1,400. So we're and I attribute HESTEC to part of this. It just helping people be aware at an early age of science and engineering and what you need to do in high school to prepare yourself for a STEM career.
New science building that you folks marked this week. Can you tell me more about it?
Well, we broke ground for a new science building. The big shortage we have right now in science labs. We offered about 300 more courses this year than the 2 combined universities offered last year, and we still didn't offer enough labs in biology and chemistry. And so what this building will do, it'll provide laboratory space and space for new faculty hires so that we can expand our STEM offerings.
Dr. Guy Bailey, president of UT-RGV, our guest on 710 KURV.
Dr. Bailey, Tim Sullivan here, and back to HESTEC for a moment. 2 real big names on the campus for HESTEC, as you mentioned. Education Secretary Arnie Duncan, also journalist Soledad O'Brien. And to Mr. Duncan first, what message did he bring to the conference?
Well, going to college and completing college. And one of his emphases as secretary has been college completion. And a college degree is a great thing if you finish it. And so that's part of his message. And again, he reemphasized the theme of where the jobs are. And so he had a great message for our students. And he was terrific with them, great interaction with our students.
Yeah, he seems to be a fairly down-to-earth guy.
He is.
Soledad O'Brien, what did she tell her audience?
Well, it's interesting. She had a wide-ranging discussion of ethnicity, and I think the things that were most interesting to me, and I hope to some in our audience, of how ethnic stereotypes are in the media and how subtle some of them are. I mean, we think of stereotyping as kind of a broad, but many of the examples she gave were very subtle, and she's also a great role model for everybody as well.
What do you think of your new neighbor, A&M, coming up here pretty soon?
Well, we welcome A&M or anybody else who expands educational opportunity in the Valley. We're about student success and educational opportunity, and anybody who expands that opportunity is welcome. 30 years ago, I was an A&M faculty member.
Okay. Oh, we just outed you on that one. So, sorry, Dr. Bailey.
That's okay.
Okay. You didn't have to say that. You didn't have to out yourself on that one.
Well,
but it's good.
I think I'm the only person in the state who's been in the A&M system, the UT system, and the Texas Tech system. So I've seen them all.
We're all one big happy family around here.
We are now.
That's right.
Yeah.
We definitely need to train the next generation to inherit this economy and move this valley forward and get some jobs around here and change this economy. Do you see the potential for some academic or research collaboration between Texas A&M and UT-RGV?
Oh, absolutely. We're certainly willing to partner with them, and I suspect they are too, in any way possible. You mentioned research collaboration, joint faculty appointments. There are a wide range of things that we can do to bring the best talent to the Valley and keep the best talent in the Valley. So we'd be delighted to look at all those things, just as we do partnerships with our community colleges as well.
Yeah. Dr. Guy Bailey, president of UT-RGV, our guest on 710 KURV. I know that improving UT-RGV's tier rank, bringing in some more research and start climbing that ladder. I know that that is part of your vision. All of a sudden, we got a Tier 1 school that's going to be popping up just down the street. You kind of feeling the heat for increasing that tier?
Well, we always feel the heat. When we look at it, as when UT-RGV was formed, our peer level in competition increased automatically. So no more than I felt before they came.
Yeah. All right. Well, Dr. Bailey, what's next for HESTEC? It's just the big community day, right, on Saturday?
That's right. We have a community day on Saturday. Today is Latina Day, and the purpose of Latina Day is to help not just students, but their families and especially their mothers understand what the possibilities are. To help kids understand that A, they can go to college, and B, if they want to get into these STEM fields, they need to do some things while they're in high school to help ease that pathway.
Dr. Guy Bailey, UT-RGV president, on 710 KURV.